Welcome to another episode of Your Kentuckiana Home. We have some great homes lined up for you today, so stay tuned.
Welcome to Your Kentuckiana Home, the only local home show in Kentuckiana. Your Kentuckiana Home is brought to you by Window World of Louisville.
Thanks for joining us. We are with John Linehan with Linehan Sotheby's International Realty. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks, Kimberly. Pleasure to be here.
So tell us about how your business got started.
I've always been passionate about real estate and had several careers before opening Sotheby's in 2011. I had always wanted to be in residential real estate. It's just fun for me. I love houses and just love the people that I get to meet. Essentially just decided that we could bring something to Louisville that wasn't currently there. And that would be a concierge style, high-end real estate firm that would showcase the most beautiful homes in the community.
Well, speaking of high-end real estate, we're in an amazing home right now, and we're going to tell you more about this home in just a moment. We are in the living area now of this amazing home. John, tell us a little bit about this home.
Well, we're at 15 River Hill Road, an exclusive area of Louisville just off River Road. The home is almost 11,000 square feet on 3 3/4 acres. Absolutely one of the most comfortable estates that I've ever been in since we've been showing homes with Sotheby's. Absolutely gorgeous home. 6 bedrooms, 6 full baths, 3 half baths, 4-car garage, saltwater pool, absolutely exquisite location. One of the prettiest homes we've ever been in.
And you are calling this a modern estate home.
That's correct, absolutely. And we contrast that with some of the larger estate homes that might be 10, 12,000 feet that were built in the 1920s or 1930s that don't have the modern amenities of today. This home is just 19 years old. The current owner remodeled it a couple of times during the period that they've owned it. And so as a result, we have an absolutely current floor plan that belies the enormity of the home. Again, 11,000 square feet on 3 full floors is quite a large home. But at any point in any room, you feel that you're in a very comfortable, smaller home, and that fits with their family style, and we believe fits with most of our customer style as well.
And this home was built for a family.
Absolutely, no question. We're in more of the formal gathering area for holidays and special occasions, but below us that we will see is a full walkout basement, equally as large as the second floor and the first floor, that opens onto a saltwater pool. It has a full bar, and it just is so comfortable at every room in the house. And that's the part that really separates it from some of the older homes that we represent or some of the smaller homes that we represent. It's very rare to find a home that is both at the same time, comfortable and an estate.
And so tell us a little bit about the kitchen.
The kitchen is most families, the gathering area, completely renovated. It has a screened-in porch just off the breakfast nook that allows people to have a casual barbecue on the patio, screened-in porch, as well as in the mornings to have breakfast with the kids while you're preparing the meal and getting ready for school. It's got every imaginable amenity, a pantry hidden behind an exquisite hand-carved wooden door that's centuries old. It has the estate manager's office just off the kitchen. It has a home office just off the kitchen. Very, very well thought out mudroom right there. It just is, it's just for today's living for a family that is looking to take advantage of all the amenities of modern living.
And the master bedroom.
Master bedroom was just recently redone. Ron Walls of Bittner's, who has done some of the finest homes here in Louisville, just completed a renovation of a redecoration, including a professional closet with three-sided mirror and one of the most beautiful white marble bathrooms that I've ever seen. Just absolutely phenomenal. It opens onto the deck, which then looks down onto the saltwater pool as well onto a fully treed canopy that offers maximum privacy. And that deck, incidentally, basically wraps around the rear of the house, so you can come onto it from the kitchen, the living room, or the master bedroom, and it just makes it so comfortable.
The design of this home really does a great job of bringing in the outdoor living with the inside.
No question. We would call it French country estate. It's got a tumbled stone exterior with brick and siding that makes it, again, a very informal exterior, but it is also grand at the same time. It is just welcoming from the moment that you drive into the pea gravel driveway to just out the back.
It is a very grand home, lots of privacy. What are some of the other features of this home?
I think that for most of our customers, the fact that it has 6 full bedrooms with 6 ensuite bathrooms is a huge advantage. That is unusual in a home in Louisville to have a first floor master as well. It's also a little bit unusual to have a home with that many bedrooms and 2 full entertaining areas here on the first floor as well as the lower level. They're just massive entertaining areas that are going to appeal to a large family or a corporate executive who wants to entertain, or a society individual that does a lot of fundraising or charity functions. It just meets all the needs of an executive couple.
Thanks so much, John. We really appreciate you bringing us to this home today. If you're interested in scheduling a private showing, be sure to contact John with the information on your screen. Thanks for joining us on Your Kentuckiana Home. I'm with Bob Cutter with Cutter Construction and Dave Weiss with Meridian Construction. Thanks for joining us today.
Hey, you're welcome.
Thanks,
glad to be here.
So Bob, we are in the beautiful Chambord development. Tell us a little bit about this.
Well, this was a vision that my wife Kelly and I had several years ago. We wanted to build a home. We wanted to have a view of downtown Louisville. And in Floyd's Knobs, there's just a few of those opportunities left. And you know, at some point when you get to see this view of downtown Louisville, and this is the best that there is. This is about as close as you could get to downtown and still have that view. So you've got the rural Floyd Knobs, and then you're less than 10 minutes from downtown Louisville.
And I love the story behind the thought of this development. You guys were in France.
So we were visiting a chateau in France, Chateau de Chambord. And when we pulled in the chateau, the drive, it had a mile-long drive, tree-lined, and when we crested the top of the hill, there was this huge reflection pool that in the day they used for swimming and cooling off. And so hence we developed in the chateau section that reflection pool, the tree line, then when you pull in you see downtown Louisville. Spectacular view. The coat section, which is what we're in now, there's 28 lots in the coat section, and there's 7 lots in the chateau section. We divided this up into 2 sections. The Chateau de Chambord is, Chateau stands for castle. So that's more of our estate section. It's gated, and there's only 7 lots. And these are lots that range anywhere from an acre up to almost 10 acres. And there's one lot left. Those are all sold out, except for 1 lot. Spectacular views. And then we got the coat section, Côte de Chambord, which Côte stands for hillside, which we got the slopes, perfect for walkout basements, and And then it also has views of downtown Louisville. And we've got it on a little bit lower scale, more economies, where we're starting in the high sixes and ranging up to whatever someone wants to put in there. We've got a good school system, you're rural. We've got deer roaming the hillsides, turkeys, and nice quiet neighborhood, very peaceful, and plus a beautiful view of downtown.
And Dave, you're building amazing houses here. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, we're going to be building 2 houses. One will be a story and a half, and it will be a little bit over 3,500 square feet. That's going to be on lot number 26, right behind you over here. And then we're going to be building a ranch, a little over 4,400 square feet. We'll have a finished basement. And Bob and Jason Farabee came to me, and they just wanted to create a bit more of an aggressive pricing point to start in the high sixes back here, and really utilize this opportunity of the hills and create this really neat tiered basement effect that we're going to be doing. So you literally walk into this cool basement area, and then you get to one level, walk down a little bit more to the second level, so it kind of gives it overall just a different feel altogether. They're going to be obviously very French-inspired homes. A lot of old world detailing. We'll be using some reclaimed products, some reclaimed oak, potentially ash, insect cabinetry, marble, things that would really relate to the overall look of what Bob and Kelly have created already. And it will be very energy efficient. Naturally, I've been building energy efficient homes since 2006, so it'll be an energy smart 2.5 house that we're doing, zoned HVAC, heating and cooling. Carrier brand will be what we use. Not only is it going to be less expensive to operate, but certainly more comfortable to live in as well too.
So you already have plans that are set, but there is some options on moving things around if they would like a different plan.
Oh, absolutely. We have a couple of options. Number one, we can work with what we've already started and finish a custom home with our potential buyer, or we could just move to another lot.
And Bob, you were saying that there's an old world style feel here. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Well, as I was saying about our visit to Europe, Kelly and my dream of our favorite home style is the old world European style of home. And nowhere in Southern Indiana, Louisville market, do you have a subdivision or development that is all one style of home. We want to make sure that the clients that build in here, the residents that live in here, that we don't do anything to hurt their home value and the resale value of their home. So we have a group that oversees the plans to make sure that they fit the development. And those are minor details, but they're those little details that makes a difference. When people drive by a house, they say there's something about that house that I really love, but I really can't pinpoint what it is. Those little details that sometimes we add to with the builders.
Well, that's very important because especially, you know, now you definitely want to move somewhere where you know that the price point of that neighborhood is going to remain the same and grow, and you want to know that you have a great built house that's going to stand the test of time.
You do.
Absolutely.
All right, well, we'll be back in just a second with Jason Farabee, and he's going to give us the nuts and bolts of building a home here. We're back with Jason Farabee with Lenahan Sotheby's International Realty. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.
So you guys are the premier realtor group that is hosting this development.
Yes, we're actually marketing both sections of Chambord and the neighborhoods that we have here. We've got the Côte de Chambord section, as Bob mentioned to you, and we've also got Chateau de Chambord. And as Bob mentioned to you earlier, we've only got one lot left in our estate section, the Chateau section. That lot is 1.29 acres for $300,000. And then we've only got 19 lots left in the lower section, or the Côte de Chambord section. And those lots go from $99,000 up to $250,000 for our 2 view lots. And we do have 2 view lots left, both lots 6 and 11 that are our view lots. So as you can see here, they've got great views, and these 2 lots are still for sale.
You know, this is a really nice neighborhood choice for someone that works downtown but is tired of the commute from an Odom or Shelby County, because you're just 10, 15 minutes away from downtown.
Yes, we're 10 to 15 minutes away from downtown and also from Floyd Central.
And one of the things that we talked about with Bob and Dave are the 2 homes that Dave is building, but you're actually able to pick your own builder here.
Yes, you can actually choose any of the builders you want to for the remaining lots that we have for sale. They do have to meet for the style of the house. It has to be the old world European design. It has to be approved by the developer and the architects that they consult with. But once the plans have been agreed to, you can choose whatever builder that you'd like to use. We've got 2 great builders here in the neighborhood that have been active with Greg Longitz Construction and then also David Weiss, Meridian Construction, but you're free to choose whatever builder you would like.
What are the pricing of the homes that Dave's building here?
Of the 2 spec houses that we got, the 1-story house with the finished lower walkout level with the tiered basement that he talked about is going to be priced at $699,900. And the 1.5 story that we have, which is the 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath with the bonus room, and then the unfinished walkout basement that could be finished, the unfinished price for that home is going to be $729,900.
All right, well, thanks for joining us again, Jason, and taking us to this beautiful development here in Floyd Knobs. We'll be back with more Your Kentuckiana Home in just a moment. Be sure to give Jason a call with the contact information on your screen. Thanks for joining us on Your Kentuckiana Home. I'm with Greg Morris with Window World of Louisville. Greg, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Now we are out in front of a home of a customer that Window World of Louisville has done a lot of work for.
Yes, we have. You know, when Greg Harbin called us, he called us out for windows and eventually turned into more products.
And it's nice that we're right in front of the flag because you guys are a veteran-owned company.
Our owner served in the military for quite a few years.
So tell us about some of the work that you did on Greg's house.
We started out with the windows. He was trying to cut down some energy consumption, in which windows play a major role in that. So we came out and installed a house full of windows. You know, people, of course they insulate their walls and they do other things and the roof and everything like that, but the windows are a key for us because that is a part of the wall that people don't think about. So if you're insulating the wall very heavily and you don't do the windows, then you're losing heat and cooling through the windows.
And you did some other work for him too.
We did some gutter topper. He has some large trees here and he was tired of cleaning the gutters all the time. So we have a great gutter product, 6-inch gutters, 4-inch downspouts, allows, the flow for heavy rains and such like we had earlier today.
And what are some of the other products that you offer that he's taken advantage of?
Just mainly the windows, and you see the capping around the windows here. A lot of people count that as an extra. A lot of companies do. It's part of our window package. So we cap the windows, insulate around the windows and such.
And so he's got new siding as well, and you guys offer siding.
We do. We offer everything on the exterior of the house. Roofing, siding, gutters, entry doors, storm doors, you name it, we do it.
And you don't have to do it all at once, but gradually, once you replace all of those items on your house, you're going to have a lower energy consumption on your home.
Yes, and like I said, the windows play a key factor in that, but some people save up to 30% on their energy consumption with just windows.
And one of the nice things about what Window World offers is, I know Greg was telling me that he's had some work done on his windows, and you guys offer a warranty on that.
We do. It's a lifetime warranty, no trip charge. You call us up, they have serial numbers right on the windows. You give us a serial number. If we have to order a part, we get it in quickly, and our service guy comes out free of charge.
All right, great. Well, thanks for joining us today, Greg. We'll be back in just a moment with the owner of this home coming up. We're here with Greg, the owner of this home. Thanks for joining us.
I'm glad y'all came out.
Now I feel very safe knowing that you're a medic and that you can take care of all of us here if something happens.
Well, I do know the phone number to 911.
So you are a longtime customer of Window World.
I am. When I first bought this house, the old windows that we had, we just lost a lot of energy. They were single pane windows. And so we did our window shopping, and we went to Window World, and I spoke with Greg Morris and I spoke with Kim. And when they found out I was a veteran, they wanted to work for me and help me out with it. And so we came up with a idea of getting a whole house full of windows, and they gave me a really good value for what we've got.
And what made you choose Window World specifically?
Their quality. I mean, their quality and their good windows. As you can see, we have mullions in there, so they match the house perfectly. They came out, they matched it to the color of the house, and it just made the house happy.
And you've done a lot of projects with them gradually over the years.
Gradually, I have. We needed new gutters as well, and so I went to Greg Morris again with Window World, and they came out with the 6-inch gutters. And their work, they're professionals. I mean, the people they hire, they're very professional. And I love their warranties. It's lifetime warranty. Since I've had the windows and the gutters and some of the other improvements that I've done with them, my energy consumption for this house has dropped by at least 30%.
That's huge.
That's huge. I mean, in today's market, that's huge.
All right, well, thank you so much for joining us today, and thank you for your service as a veteran of our country. We'll be back with more Your Kentuckiana Home in just a moment.
Thank you for watching Your Kentuckiana Home. Join us next week for another episode of Your Kentuckiana Home, brought to you by Window World.